Hi, everyone. This is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. It'll be the Thunder off the tip. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Dort outside. There's the three. They grab their own miss. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the screen. 4 seconds left. And Williams punches it home.
Williams can pick and pop. He can pick and roll. How about that versatility?
And coming off a major injury, Chet Holmgren was unbelievable in his first full season, Brent.
Doesn't it feel like BA, he poured the concrete and a solid foundation for what his career is going to be all about? I mean, a terrific big with skill, size, toughness. The sky is the limit for this guy.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After the basket by New York on the other end. Back to Holmgren. Pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. Off target from outside.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And Giannis with the dunk.
Coaches often talk about building a wall to try to stop the Greek Freak. And that time, that wall wasn't strong enough.
The open shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Kicks it out to Barrett. Down low. And stolen by Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams from long range. He buries it from 3. Williams has got 5 points.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Substitution on the court.
Here's West. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Not much a defender can do against Giannis there.
Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Now here's Hart to the paint. Puts the move on. And it's finished off by Antetokounmpo as he lays it in. Give him 8 points now.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Dagnall said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Now, here's Williams. 5 points in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Pass to West. Jacks up a three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder with a lead. To the middle. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
How about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
Pass to Daniels. Here's West. Back to Daniels. Buries it down low.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
52 seconds left now in the first quarter. Williams from long range. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Inside. Kicks it out to Barrett. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
That makes him 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. 6 points for him. Pass to Holmgren. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's West. Back to Barrett. To the inside. Here's West. Shoots over Holmgren. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Knicks. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Love the passing that they've displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. All right, Grant, get it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Pass to Hart. 5 on the clock. Here's Levine for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Right side O'Neal. Middleton from the outside. It's rebounded by Barrett. The Knicks with the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. To the middle. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Now, getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's West. Clock at 6. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Lopez can't hit.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Got a piece of it. Kicks it out to Middleton. The 3. Pure from three-point range. Middleton's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that's what Middleton is known for, a remarkable outside shooter, and that release.
Oh, nice!
Look at the bench.
Down!
I mean, the bench is going nuts.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Wiggins for three. And the three-pointer goes. Wiggins has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Knicks trail by 6. Left side, Levine. Pass to Lopez. New York again can't hit.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And this is his second and third free throws tonight.
Shaquille O'Neal at the line.
First one falls for him. He does not get the second one. And already one of the more consistent three-point shooters. Cason Wallace is lethal from outside, Brent.
Really impressive, B.A. in his first year to shoot over 40% for three. Pretty selective in the ones he took, but still his #1 attribute is how disruptive he can be defensively at that guard position.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I just love seeing Levine use a little shot fake. Really an underutilized move in the league.
When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, B.A., that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973, so as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
2 minutes remaining.
And the foul on Brook Lopez. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
And Antetokounmpo over to help. Pass to Wallace. Outside O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. Knicks trail by 8. Tipped away. Levine feeling it out a bit. Here's Daniels. Wallace outside. Out to the right wing. Right side, Levine. A minute 15 left in the second period. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. Done with it. Joe covering. Going all the way to the rack. And Giannis with the dunk.
Dominating in effortless fashion. This is what Giannis does on a consistent basis.
Here's O'Neal. Pass to Williams. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Lopez. Knicks trail by 6. Antetokounmpo can't connect. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block.
No chance. Giannis, too much length.
and nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Oklahoma City shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. The free throw drops for Williams.
Just keep seeing more and more evidence about Jalen Williams being the total package, a swingman who scores it, rebounds, passes, and can defend.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
We want to get loud, and we've got the perfect.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Down low. Here's Johnson. And so it's Oklahoma City with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back after this word. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Knicks trail by 6. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
And Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game. Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Here's West. No points so far. Here's Levine for 3. He drops it from range.
And that's become a more comfortable shot for Levine as his career has gone on.
Gilgeous-Alexander punches it home.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense. Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. West. No good from outside.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Pass to Daniels. There's a screen. Inside. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
Here's O'Neal. And that one is hammered home.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Levine challenging. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Woo! Using electric speed, Levine just relishes the opportunity to drive through the defense.
2 shots.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. He's established himself as an MVP candidate. But what is the ceiling of SGA in your mind, Brent?
Well, if he's there now, is that good enough, BA? I mean, this guy has a chance to win an MVP award in the next 6 or 7 years, and is going to be considered that caliber of player for that stretch. That's pretty awesome. He can put up big numbers, which is more impressive.
And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. Hart can't hit. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 15-6 run. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. Fast break, New York. And the basket by West. Thunder leading by 13. 1:14 left in the third quarter. Williams up top. No good off the back of the rim.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 16. Pass to Williams. Back to Holmgren. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Teams changing it up here.
City Dancer.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Lopez. No points yet. To the paint. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Thunder leading by 11. It's stolen by Dunn. It's Barrett on the wing. Inside. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Well, not just hanging out there on the perimeter. Lopez attacking the rim.
Down low. Here's O'Neal. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. To the middle. And the foul on Brook Lopez. That's his third foul so far.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Knicks on D. They trail by 11. Lopez on the double team. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort for three. Hits the trifecta.
And this is the area where Dort has really shown some massive improvement. Great touch from that range.
Pass to Lopez. The three ball. Knocks down the triple.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Thunder leading by 11. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. O'Neal with it. And a two-handed jam!
Shouldering more and more of the offensive load, SGA understands that his teammates they depend on him to set them up too.
Dunn outside. Outside Achua. It's Barrett on the wing. No good on the three.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And this is the kind of play you want out of R.J. Barrett, just hustle plays.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lead by 11. Outside O'Neal. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and over Dunn. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Great work, Allie, thanks. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Left side Hart to the middle. Antetokounmpo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hard to get upset at the defense there. Antetokounmpo is no easy matchup down low in the paint.
Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Greg.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
Giannis with a ferocious take.
That transition opportunity, courtesy of Dyson Daniels, always a threat to steal the ball, get them out and running.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss. Knicks trail by 7. Here's Levine. Outside Hart. Launches it. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Williams with the screen. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
And here's New York now. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Middleton outside. Puts up a three. Oh, nails the triple.
Now Chris Middleton showing a lot of poise and taking over a very critical possession for his team.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within three.
And that's what you want your leaders to do. Giannis stepping up in a big way.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
So slippery in there. Gilgeous-Alexander makes great adjustments to get what he wants.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
And here's New York now. They're on a 16-7 run. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. He connects!
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
Outside Levine. It falls!
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
And so the big win by Oklahoma City in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
I said, better late never, better late never. You're better late never, better late never. Better late never, better late never. You're better late never, better late never. Yeah, I caught my blade. She ain't pop it out and left her at the lows. They won't get up out my way, I move. I don't trust a soul, I don't trust nobody. Threw up by some I don't trust my own body. You would take a shot and you took her to Chrome Pilot. It only took me one car, got a matter. This boyfriend put me for a show. I'm rocking white and go to
like I get a like Aaron, I'ma drop top. The sun won't burn when it lit like, but the stripes ain't earned. I'ma get it right now, I ain't waiting no turn. Got a brand new house, tryna avoid my hurt. About 6 point something in the field like church. Or the hood got whack and the set went turn. Got a 488 in the glide like Kurt. I've been living off golf on the last few deals. When the night check came and I still got chills. Hit a 2K lick, I ain't even go pro. Got a boss outlet, now I'm smelling like gold. Call me Ice Cube, baby, where they sit on my chain. Heard a lane. Tryna play up my name when I'm 23 to it, and I'm going no brain, going dumb with these hundreds in my thumb got stained. I'm out here, everything come free. I ain't never met God, but I bet he know me. Put the money in a set in them streets to the boy alley hooping. I ain't riding on fleek. Got a Porsche light skin in the ceiling, got peeled. I was 20 plus young when the got real. Young black boy running got me out of that field. Better living off game, you should get it on film. I ain't never your kind, late but I'm really on time. Girl, what you put in your mind, I ain't digging your sign. True for that mind, hurt but I made it out fine. Still in my prime, bro, really outline. Talk like you Tony out grind, throwing 20 on 9. How you living on spine? Bro, better off and you got nerve. Bro, need to get a bird. Now I'ma get it off first. Find a way you ain't surf. You looking all hurt. Fight it till your ego got nerve. Boy, I made it all worse. Woke up looking like work. 150 lay on my shirt, 20 lay on my teeth. Boy, I make an M in my sleep. Everything I want in my reach. I'ma run it off tops. Wonder where I been. I've been pulling off lots. 454, I'ma keep it on stock. Cognac bezel with the ticker on rocks. Big side, tell me what I ain't got. Get it right now where I got it back then. Number one stunner, but the level on. Raised by the gang with a meal like Philly with a watch 250 and a so silly. Yeah. When the door got closed, I ain't feel too bad. I'ma run mine up, I'ma have some stash. Now you in a broad purse, but you going outside. Now you on the couch surfing, you keep a little rat. Living out his backpack, need to get it back. Got a grade double R and you need both lanes. Got a dollar to his name, but he all gang. But you all on my when I find that strange. Keep playing with the fire, but his get burned. But your boy got when the light got turned. Got his when the boy won't learn. Big shorty when the block gets shurned. Always sorry when the cap don't work. Got the butterfly doors and the fly like bird. And I love my but I ain't them nerd like I get a like yeah.
and can't get on. I can't hop in the truck unless the 10 on. And the color in the truck, not a rental. I be praying to God and I believe in Jesus, but you never catch me on spirit. Don't compare me to that's not on my level. You know that them ain't near it. I'm a rodeo, I'm spending a lot.
I know they young one of the catch. Got one-on-one ice on the jet. One-on-one pull up with tens. One-on-one never again. One get the cake in the butter. I count it like hustle the money all in. Rhyme in the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk you can hear. Hearing all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win. One-on-one missing it up. One-on-one missing it in. One-on-one messing with kid. One-on-one and that's it. Come to the spot, I got one-on-one pieces and all of them cost me a grip. Come to the US. Good service, I'm ready to tip. You know when I'm hip, I don't got a trip. You know I ain't no little bit of shrimp. We switching locations in the gym. She said she don't wanna say Gunna no more. She about to start calling me him. I'm him. I need you making it hot. The stakes is high, the prices is high. I'm about to fly to Dubai. I'm gone. Horse and boo, HB on the tie. I with the one-on-one ride. And cuffin' I let her slide. I come to get mine. Pop out on the beat like surprise. One-on-one pull up with tens. One-on-one never again. One get the cake in the butter. I count it like hustle the money all in. Rhyme in the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk you can hear. Hearing all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win.
I'm a baller. Get my car, you look up, you baller. Jumped off the bench and I turned into a star. I'm a baller. Anywhere I go, my gang, they know who we are. I'm a baller. Solitary stones, my ring ain't got no flaws. I'm a baller. Keep my mouth closed, I ain't repeating what I saw. I'm a baller. I keep me a gangster, that's cool with the dogs. I'm a baller. Soon as I hop off a jet, I'ma hop in. Walk around too much money on me, I don't need a clip. But I'm walking with so much jewelry, y'all gotta keep me a ballin'. I don't gotta use my tongue when I be. I just be playing dumb, but really I'm smart than a. Really the way I be ballin', I should be.
Hi, everyone. Everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Welcome to New York City, the home of the Knicks. And, of course, Jalen Brunson. Many wonder how they'll do without him. Well, we'll soon find out.
And his fans, teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all that he's brought to the table. But I like what the trade does for them. I bet it helps them right off the bat, not to mention in the long term.
And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Oh, Aaron Gordon, just simply one of the best dunkers of his generation.
And yes, it's good.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's Jokic, and it's in there.
And the concentration from Jokic, spectacular, just shrugging off that contact.
And so it's West with it. He brings it up for New York. It's a 5-point game. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Clock at 2. Chalk up 2 there.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
And that stride that you see from Giannis is just so effective out there getting around defenders.
Here's Jokic. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Kicks it out to Gordon. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to Lopez. And the Knicks with possession. They trail by 3. And there's the whistle. That's going to go on Christian Braun. That is his first foul of the game.
Number 35.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's West. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Giannis inside. Off the left rim and out. The Nuggets leading by 3. Pass to Brown. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Kicks it out to Gordon. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Achua. Now Barrett pushing it up and no one back to stop him.
This is the kind of play you want out of R.J. Barrett. Just hustle plays.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Kevin, Jamal Murray is built for clutch situations. Coach Michael Malone said, I know a lot of guys are pretty good in the regular season. When the stage is at its biggest, Jamal seems to step up and perform. He's a guy that thrives in the moment, never afraid of it. Can't say that for a lot of players. Kevin?
Well, you're so right. He isn't afraid of anything. David, he is big time. Thank you. Here's Achua.
These bigs can really put some force on the rim. Achua falls directly in that category.
Murray surveying the D. Screen by Jordan to stop the run. Murray, no good. The Knicks leading by 3. And the points coming for them now, Craig and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Brown, count it.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Inside, throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
And Giannis adding muscle to his frame for these types of situations. He'll keep getting bigger and stronger, but willing to take the hit.
And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
And he gets it back. And that one's good by Giannis.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The deep three from Murray. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Knicks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in...
13.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
Let's find out the news on Nikola Jokic. David, what's the update?
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Nuggets. He did tell me that he believed it wasn't a severe injury, so that is good news. They're going to keep him off the court for the time being, and they don't rule out the possibility he'll have to miss a few more games as a result. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Dunn left side. Outside, Levine. 6 on the shot clock. And Lopez throws it down.
Well, Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
Outside Westbrook. Saric outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
The Knicks leading by 4. You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court, and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
To the middle, and Watson slams it in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Levine's shot is off. Outside Westbrook. Saric with it. Now guarded by Dunn. Outside Westbrook. Outside Jones. Denver needs to get off the shot. Pass to Saric. Done. Again, the Nuggets score.
Catch and shoot opportunity for Dario, and he doesn't waste it.
And there's the call on Dario Saric. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Quarter two, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Down low. Here's Levine. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Outside Westbrook. To the inside. Here's Saric. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Saric has got 7 points for the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And he converts the layup. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Good touch on the interior. Levine really crafty at figuring out ways to create space down low.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And here are the Nuggets now. Murray outside. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Gordon. Johnson with some nice D.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Levine. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Murray, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Levine can't hit. 2 for 1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Murray outside. Traps in the tray. Murray's got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
Well, when he's feeling it, Jamal Murray is going to find some way to get to that range and knock it down.
And Lopez throws it down.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Outside for Murray. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Outside Gordon. over Johnson. And the shot falls short this time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Knicks lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by Bowen. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. A 2-point game. Jordan the screen. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Murray's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Denver. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Murray, no good. A tight game here in New York. West inside. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Barrett. It's rebounded by Jordan.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Stripped it away. It's 2-on-1. Now Daniels, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Back to Antetokounmpo. A floater. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah, hard to get upset at the defense there. Antetokounmpo is no easy matchup down low in the paint.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Here's Murray. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, I not only like the attack, but I love the angle of attack from Jamal Murray that time.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning. It's the
highlight reel stuff from Antetokounmpo. My goodness!
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Murray outside. Fires for 3. The Nuggets with another miss.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And Giannis throws it down.
Only a few big guys in this league that can score at will. Giannis is one of them.
And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul. And the Nuggets making a change here. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Second half of play. We're 3 minutes into the third here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Down low, Levine. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Levine's got the lead up to 7 now for New York.
36.
Murray left side. Picked off in midair. And here we go. New York moving it around. To the inside. And then Johnson with the jam.
Bam! Jalen Johnson taking flight.
The Nuggets trail by 9. Pass to Sharge. It's tipped. It's tipped. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. The Nuggets trailed by 11.
Russell Westbrook.
1:14 left here in the third quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul.
13 foul.
1:10 left to play here in the third. Here's Watson. And Watson slams it in.
Well, for all the attention that Russell gets for his scoring, tonight the passing looks sharp.
And it's done penetrating. Lays it up and banks it in. Dunn's got his first points in this one.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
29 seconds left in the third. Pass to Okogie. Lets the three fly. That one misses. The Knicks leading by 11. And Levine, here we go. And the jam by Levine.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And it's blocked. And so it's the New York Knicks looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We come back. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver, trailing by 13. Here he goes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I like that penetration there. Murray getting to the cup with great quickness.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for New York.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And you want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Here's Antetokounmpo using his size. Giannis.
And Giannis looking more and more comfortable each year operating from the mid-range.
And it's Murray penetrating. Here's Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. To the middle. Stolen by Gordon. And here we go. Jordan going to the hoop. Finished off the break. Jordan's got it back down to single digits for the Nuggets.
DeAndre just muscling up a bit down there. Refuses to let the defense tie him down.
Murray outside. It's good from long range. Murray's got 9 points here in the second half.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Knicks lead 48.
Inside. Back to Murray. Denver passing it around. Gordon a screen. Clock at 6. Murray, good.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. No one near him. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
And they've controlled the glass throughout this game, but it's still close.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Pass to Murray. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Jamal Murray wants it, and he got it.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. Now, with this game up for grabs, Coach told his guys to think positive. He said, "We know this game is ours, fellas. We've earned it. I need you to show me right now that you want this." Can they get it done? We'll see. Guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Levine. And there it is for him. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Beautiful. Levine getting more comfortable as a go-to guy, wanting the shot when it matters most.
Here's Murray up on top. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. There's the triple. It's rebounded by New York. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And the basket by West.
Off the pass from Hart, he's made major strides playmaking-wise, turning himself into a more complete offensive player.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. The Nuggets making a switch here. 1:33 left to play here in the fourth. Shot from the top of the key, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Murray's got 15 points here in the second half. The Knicks leading by 4. West, right side, down low. Levine. The shot's good on the assist by West. Now that's 17 points for Zach LaVine.
Big basket there. We've seen LaVine blossom into a star in this league, a guy teams count on in big moments.
And so he hits the technical free throw. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth. from downtown. 6 to shoot. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
.46 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Oh, gigantic shot here by Giannis. He's showing he's ready to deliver. Another big moment.
Now here's Murray. Saric outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Brown. Misses the 3. Knicks on offense. They lead by 4. Ball stolen. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Puts up a deep 3. The shot no good. So a close game sees New York take this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll do it, folks.
Between I see y'all rocking times. When you feel like this, no, you wouldn't even change your flaws. Took my time to get this shine, but I still skip the line. I realize the still on my mind. I guess the divine. And yeah, I could do this myself. That's dead or alive. And yeah, you can care about just yourself if you picking sides. Thinking that they gang, they not even squad. Yeah, I told them if you getting played, then you play the part. Really, I know I can't change my ways. You know who we are. Talking crazy, now he in the sky. Told him pick it. It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Folks be asking what the plan is. I don't know till Father answers in his hands, just like the planet. We both floating, I'm just saying. Yeah. We both know we ain't gon' stay here. We departing, relocating. Save me from my woes, I'm staying. Out of my sin, I'm a brand new man. Out of this book, got a brand new friend. Half the world shook with the words he said, cause the other one shook when he came from the dead. The dead, yeah. Honestly, yeah, you know it's him. I can see it cause I'm knowing him. When I speak, and you know it's him. Better notice him. It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Got my rock, I take my chances. This right here, I couldn't have planned it. But it's happening, this ain't magic. I done tried that, all that plastic. You know, guys that are made of fabric. I done felt my skin turn static. And then washed it all in tragically. I didn't know that was the cost. I think God, he paid that off. I was lying way too much. Satan always calling blows. He just jealous, I'm a son. Heard he lost again, that's tough. It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Folks be be asking what the plan is. I don't know till Father answers in his hinges like the planet. We both floating, I'm just saying. Yeah, we both know we ain't gon' stay here. We departed, relocated, save me from my walls, I'm staying.
I dropped the top on the S6 Street. Fly in my ops, she didn't envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time, it's something you ain't never seen before. They call me the Dama, really want my whole team to score. Yeah, too icy. Yeah, too clean. Yeah, my zone. Yeah, 2-3. Yeah, got shooters that hit from deep. Bust like Giannis. Yeah, too mean. Bright lights like we at the garden. On P, don't get me started. Whole team walk, give me the party. If I can't make the play, I'ma lob it. If you jump, that's right on your head. Had to put him to sleep, go to bed. I'm a star, drop 50 and left. From the logo, like I'm Steph. Put it up, knock him down every time. Going hard like my life on the line. Catch me on the course, I would've down. Never losing, I put it on mine. Had to get on. I've been laying low, it get real when it comes to the playoffs. You can fight with me, know it's a KO. And they hating, they know I'ma take off. I dropped the top on the S6 Street. Fly in my ops, she didn't envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time, it's something you ain't never seen before. They call me the Dama, really want my whole team to score. Yeah, too icy. Yeah, too clean. Yeah, my zone. Yeah, 2-3. Yeah, got shooters that hit from deep. Bust like Giannis. Yeah, too mean.
If you're not first, you're in last. Champions don't come in second. I shoot my shot like I'm Stephen. Shout out Klay Thompson, my brethren. Took around the whole universe. You know the base what I'm reppin'. Come home and sell out the Oracle. They scream my name when I step in. Courtside next to E40. Me and him kinda like Ricky and Morty. Two of the biggest and you can't afford me. Being this rich is a blessing. Players think you getting swept. Not going 7. I'll be a warrior for life, but we still got love for Kevin. Yeah. Work smarter, don't work harder. I took a break, need a recharge. Don't fly commercial, I need sharp. Need a Zendaya like Peter Parker. Yeah. This not, but I make it look easy. Told him let's run it, I keep it 100. This champion ring diamonds dancing like breezy. This not, but we make it look easy. Told him let's run it, I keep it 100. This champion ring diamonds dancing like breezy.
I dropped the top on the S6 Street. Fly in my ops, she didn't envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. You ain't never seen before. They call me the Dama, really. Yeah, too icy. Yeah, too clean. Yeah, my zone. Yeah, 2-3. Yeah.
This week in NBA 2K25, celebrate Easter Sunday with double rep for wearing Easter clothing. Hopping to the rim has never been more fun.
In the theater,